We're going to be heading down to the Easter Bonnet Festival. You guys don't know what the Easter Bonnet Festival is. Basically on Easter, people gather right in front of St. Patrick's Cathedral and they wear these amazing hats they created themselves and these amazing costumes. It's a beautiful, beautiful event. We're going to go ahead and take a look at people's creativity today. So I did want to do a stream today, just walking around, taking my favorite path downtown. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll see what we see. We're going to do a bit of exploring here again. Chamberlain Goes Outdoors, presented by Munich Gallery and Rockefeller Center. John Chamberlain, 1927 to 2011. The iconic American artist redefined what art could be through his use of materials ranging from automobile parts and aluminum foil to paper bags. This one kind of reminded me of a wedding ring again. It's got that aluminum foil exterior there, but at the top there's sort of a knot, so it kind of reminds me of a wedding ring. It's got the little gem on top. And this next one over here kind of reminded me of construction. You know, now that I'm taking a look at it, on the bottom there it kind of looks like an oar or maybe the end of an arrow, but the top there, the way that it's knotted, kind of reminds me of like a lot of nuts and bolts and screws and stuff like that you use when you're doing construction or building something, and the color as well. This next one over here is kind of a mix of the last two designs that we saw. It's all knotted up and it's got that same design there at the top. It's a pink color though, and I don't know what I could really interpret from this one. It kind of reminds me of a pretzel, kind of like a different style donut. I don't know, maybe I'm just hungry. The A to Z of Times Square. You have the yellow cab, and the driver in the yellow cab is the pigeon. You have, of course, a couple of pigeons there. The Metro card, which are being phased out this year, by the way. New York Roots, Steve Tobin. American artist Steve Tobin, Twist and Wells repurposed steel pipes to create New York Roots. And yeah, you can see just the beginnings of it over here. there's this brown piece, and there are like various different colors. So you'll have this brown piece over here, but then you'll have a black one and a red one just up ahead. But yeah, this is my amateur interpretation, but it looks like a bigger root there holding sort of a smaller one in its arms. And the ones up ahead look like families gathered together, and that's what we read on the sign there, that it brings families together. So you imagine you're walking through this stretch, and all of this area, by the way, is pedestrian area. You're meant to be able to walk through here, no problem. So as you're walking through here, maybe you're a tourist with your family, you stop, you have these convenient tables over here, maybe you're having a quick snack. You look over here and it looks like this is a family of roots gathered together. I'll show you guys this building over here that I'm a huge fan of, and I always show it off every time that I walk through here. You guys can see how intricate it looks. It's got like a fire escape on the side there, and it's the same color as the rest of the building. And then up top there, you have like some fencing around the actual roof, which looks so cool. Alright, and here we are. You got some of those flowers over here. Apple juice, apple cider. It's nice that the sun came out just now. You got here just in time. I think this is the main attraction over here. This is my favorite. Some sourdough there. You guys remember that little like time period where people were all making their own sourdough bread? It was like a sourdough bread craze for a while. You're a little husky. Me too. It's the whole point of what we're doing now in April. Trying to not be husky anymore. There's a lot to see. It's actually very busy. This is the first day in a long time where the weather's kind of nice. The sun came out and it looks like it's going away again, but hey boss, just checking stuff out. Yeah, I'm just live streaming on Twitch.
Hi guys.
Yeah, showing off the farmers market here. I love this, Andrew's honey.
It's the only stand with which you need concern yourselves with, people of Twitch. This is the only one.
This is the only one.
They're all here in a peripheral supporting capacity, but this market is all about this stand, okay?
I love it.
Where are your people watching from? All over the world?
All over the world. We got some people from Europe, some from Jersey. Yeah, some people from Ireland.
Wow.
So this is all organic. This is all yours.
Yeah.
Local honey. I love the drawing on the front.
We have honey from New York City rooftops. Like these were made right up on top of buildings in New York City.
Oh, cool. Wow, look at that. You got the photo right there, the rooftops. Some maple soda. So they got maple lemon. Maple lemon ginger has to taste really good. Maple cream, maple orange, maple root beer. I'm a big fan of root beer and a big fan of like lemon and ginger. I'll check out what it is that they're filming over here. See if I can take some more photos here. But you guys saw her there with a sign that says Gatti.
Just run flash photography, please. Okay, good. Thank you. We're gonna roll.
Now above your head, just like looking around. All right, great. Got that?
All right, guys, we're gonna raid Mikey. He just went live. If you guys want to let him know that this is going on over here, go ahead and let him know. I might try to take some photos and some videos later on, but thank you guys for joining me today. It was a whole lot of fun. This was something interesting to see.